I forward on a riverside. The figure check money has got some clothes. As she spoke up her herb in her little chalk pipe, she said, sure, not even the soap nor soda give. Tribal war can solve the problem. My God, tribal war can solve it at all. Tribal war.
On a morning, we salon fumble them all over the world, most especially the one that with the salon, where they get ready for make their way to the polling station them. Una all good morning, God bless una all. Tell God thank you for waking una all up. You know, greetings here in Dallas, Texas. We send prayers to una way. We pray say una all go conduct ourselves in a peaceful way. That this election will go peacefully, without any problem, without any threat and everything. Make una understand say this election they come and pass, and we all go remain. We all our brothers and sisters them, and we go remain. We in a one salon. You know, this message is simple. You know, I title this message or this, you know, this quick one as the hour of change is upon us. You have the change right in your hand, and you can make a difference towards that change. You know, few APC people we can comment on some of my videos them, or we can talk to when they tell me say, but Daniel, continuity is good, and I couldn't agree with them more. Continuity is good, but we are talking about good continuity. We're not talking about bad. I mean, waiting the way APC don't do, where we really want for them to continue it. I mean, it take them 10 years for able to make few roads. Kudos to them. I mean, we give them credit for that. But was that really what the people needed at this time? When you get 8, 9, 10 years old and able to go school, you know, when you get family, then they wake up in the morning for feed them, picking them for feed for the day. Then some of them, then pass some time, they go sell before them think how for them go feed. And some of them, even as that, they're not able to feed for the day. Is that the path that we want to take when we get hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of young adults, them they graduate from college every year and there is no job? And all we think happen, maybe they turn out to, the female then go turn out to prostitution, or the guys then go turn out for be thieves and whatnot, doing things they wouldn't want to do. Is that what we want when people sick? There is no medical, there's nothing, there's no, I mean, the medical system is so poor. Part of the beginning things say, oh, look, I go Ghana, oh, look, fly under, for thousands of dollars, where you can't even feed. You talk about flying, that means when you're sick in a salon, you're next to, you're just, you're as good as dead. Is that really what we want? Is that really what the people that are lying down under them grave and they will not even bury them with respect? We die so much now the Ebola. People that will die at the morgues like the one that we even delicate, they never for fend and cops them. Is that what we want for them? Is that what we want for them? Ask yourself. And I'm not even talking that, and this one is going for some of the APC supporters and some of whom are way still there on the fence at this 11th hour, at this last minute. Think about it. When you get to the pool, your vote is not just for you, but it's for the future of you. You're picking them and you grand picking the way you're not born it. Lo we move past party lines. Lo we look to the green, the white, and the blue. Lo we look past the green and the red. Lo we look past APC, SLPP, NGC. Lo we see this this not for salon. Lo we see this not just for me. Are you really happy when you drive around town? You see how the country, how the city is so messy, dirty day under, this day under, nobody cares. Are you really happy about that? Ask yourself those questions. The hour of change is upon us, and you can make a difference towards that change. If APC didn't do what's in the writing, there is no way where people then go out for take them out of power. But the reason why 50+% of the people them that the first round of this election vote against APC, that because they don't tire with the way of governance of APC. some of we on can talk say, oh, we there abroad or whatnot. It's funny way people then can castigate and talk bad about people the way they oversee or whatnot. And when I believe say the vast majority of people in Africa, they look for opportunities and therefore travel, even out of Salone, just go maybe Ghana no more self, talk less of Europe. So let's take, for example, say you get the opportunity today, you left Salone, come Europe or come America or whatnot. Then tomorrow somebody begin for curse you or begin for tell you what just because of in 24 hours time you don't come outside. How you go feel to that? Low left for the, low left for the point fingers or low left for the look with una with the back on, left for the look with the back with the out like for say we not enemies them. Just because sometimes they give advices, we know say yes, some people then the way they come out abroad, they come out of the diaspora where they go, where they manipulate you now, more especially the APC them. Because we don't see that. But there are genuine people where they talk for una interest and una get for even if you don't want to take that, but sometimes just listen and you're waiting the person they get for say. Believe it or not. Because there are a lot of people here we don't make so many videos or record it, we don't send out because of our own interest. Believe me, I don't even get planned for cancer alone. Then they talk no more because of our interest and comfortable suddenly. Then they talk because of our interest and the interest of our picking and because Sierra Leone run inside them blood. Now that's some of them don't understand. Not to everybody, where they talk or where they make them video there, one for cancer alone for can't take power or for thief or whatnot. But Sierra Leone, we need a God-fearing leader. We need a leader who get the love of the people. And we need a leader with discipline. We need a leader who go discipline himself first and then before it transforms into the people. That's what we need. Somebody, they comment now, I see a lot of APC supporters, they comment saying, power not to by turn. Well, I cannot disagree with you more. You see, that mentality, then I don't damage winner Africa. What if you to say, one person for all power and sit down program. Now, I get a tego. Like the Robert Mugabe in kind mentality. Now that make country like the United States is very unique. Even though Obama was a great president, but say in time be up and he peacefully hand over. That is what democracy is. Power not by turn. Not so you want great for the day. You understand? What you don't do, and no matter how good you do, but what you don't do, you don't give really other person come and take over. And not go talking that way, you don't do anything good. And if the people then say, let we try somebody else. If he matter be come and not do right, we go pull and come out and bring somebody else. That is what democracy is. That is how we should learn to think as, as let us learn to think as informed people. Let we learn for make informed decision. Let we learn for make a decision what we think about first before we make. Don't not just go down and make decision because you hear somebody that dance BSLPP, you go dance BSLP, or because you hear somebody that dance BN Cholombo, you go down. Let we left them thing in there. Some of we as this election done today, you understand? APC don't forget about now. They don't even care about now, just like when they forget about now 5 years ago. When election be the kind, I remember about now. When I think about it, so this is beyond party stuff. And some of them, C4C supporters them, where I see at the Research and Smana endorse, APC or whatnot. Una know. And if that for happen for be true, well, Sansmana is a disgrace to run because quite frankly, I can't believe say go do anything in the after when Joseph come out now a video and talk say if you not be wrong, if you don't kill her, APC for don't kill her, and for let you go and endorse and go back to that camp, then you not even let yourself. Then whatever you get this time, now you find out for yourself. And, rest in peace if I not go tell you. Quite frankly, Sansmana, anything will happen to you this time. And also if not lie, but if you mistake go and those APC bring whatever you get for yourself, you deserve it. That's what I don't know about go tell people like that. Like for real. But una the supporters, the way they're like Sansmana na one vote. But una the supporters, the way be they be now. Una the corner people them. We serious, we una know from when APC in power and not do anything for una. Una come out and just like una be speak up against APC in the first round. When I come out and do the same thing and vote for the retired Brigadier Madabio. Because we believe, say, SLPP, that they go and talk, say, SLP don't pull salon. We know, say, since, during the early 60s or the late 60s, 1967 to now, only 2 times SLPP don't rule in that country under Pakaba in time. And the first time that inside war, The second time SLPP left over 500 billion leones in that account, na salon in Kofa. They like today we get over, I can't even call the amount, over 3 trillion debt that account today. So just think about it. Just do the math. If we get another 5 more years or 10 more years, before they come out next, salon go on, people probably over 10 trillion debt. That part they that want. We don't have to go into that part there. You know. If they say they don't do good, they don't wait and then call, okay, no problem. But we want for me them push away, we try somebody else. And that is not going to happen until una member the owner be cry doing the baller. Una member the owner be the cry doing the mudslide. And all this time, owner the talk say APC, that just because of what they call, forget about this tribalism stuff. Yes, we know say Sierra Leone get 2 major political parties in APC and SLPP. And those 2 parties are mostly dominated by the Mendes and the Timini. And those 2 ethnic groups are going to always vote for, the majority of those 2 ethnic groups are going to always vote for those 2 parties. You know, we know that. And then they go stay so for a long time to come. But we know, say, there are people that think reasonable, who can think beyond party lines and think for the betterment of that country. Just like we SLPP them be think reasonable during 2007 when they say, you know what, we don't out pack about us. If you don't want SLPP, but we will support APC, make part Anesco Makam. But we Anesco Makam and she say Anesco Makam not really deliver what them for deliver. And then she say, you know what, you don't try somebody else. That is how we should think as Sierra Leoneans. That is how we should think. And also to my advice to the Dr. Kanda Yumukela, wherever you are, if you happen to watch this video, you know, me personally, I would expect say you go endorse SLPP. Oh yes. It doesn't mean say if you endorse SLPP, you know, there are 2 types of endorsements. You can endorse with a bargain of saying, oh, I endorse you now for this. That way, sometimes you kill your party in dream. But you can endorse because of your message, because you are putting your country first. Because you carry with a different message. You carry with something will shake up the whole nation. You know. And because quite frankly, I believe say you for vote for this election. And if you vote for this election, you go vote either APC or SLPP. And wouldn't it be nice for you for tell your supporters and say that person they now they go vote for, so for this time around I vote for that person there. But then for what it is now, you know, endorse. All what I can say is that you are outside right now looking in. And if you want to make anything better for you for tomorrow, I say forget a future in the politics of that country. It is our best you give you support to whosoever the people then go vote today, which I believe say go be the retired Brigadier Marabio. Because the thing where we politicians don't fail, especially the third parties then that country they don't fail, whenever they not vote them into power, then see them outside. All waiting that you wish for is not for make the party within a power, make it fail, so that then go come and tell the people they say now go can do better. Well, that is not the right way to go. I believe say give you support. Give you support. I believe say you're a man where the people them you support as them believe in. I believe say even without being the president of Shalom, there is so many ways you can affect change in that country there. Even within the next 5 years, for many people them believe in you. But if you sit down and fall on and fall foot, say they wait for 5 years, I'm sorry to say it's not going to happen even in the next 5 years. You know, it is by what you do from now. Because that's now one thing the challenge that we face, because the people then say, we not even sabi this man. We not even know what he don't do in this country. So from now, you can do way more than just being outside. Just being, as long as you have the know, even me myself that I'm sitting here, if I have the opportunity, then the know-how and the connection to help out in that country, I don't need for be the leader. I don't need for be the president. I can affect my community without being the president. And that's the way that I'm challenge you to think. And I hope, say, I wish you for me don't come out and endorse the retired Brigadier Amara Bio. You know, you don't need for take a position inside SLPP. You can just endorse as a citizen, you know, and then continue on the path with your NGC. But it not happen that way. I just the advice say, you know, at the end of the day, when the SLPP be voted into power by God in power, I hope say you will give you full support, you know, to the governors. And we pray say God go surround with future president with, you know, the right mindset of people them, because I don't fail. You know, I remember Ernest Koroma in first term. You know, after in first term and the fast, so many of the people them around them because of so many corrupt people that they be surrounded. Quite frankly, when Ernest Koroma kind of power, I mean, I'm one of the people that I be really believing them. But sometimes the people that you surround yourself with, they get so much influence, you just can say peer pressure. You know, I believe the influence and so much that we make everything just go from left to right or from right to left. You know. But I want to advise the people them again, one more time, when I come out, when I vote, when I make let the international world hear your voice. Because if when I go put APC back in the power, and tomorrow when I begin cry, say, they don't do thief this money, they don't wait and call, nobody not going to even care about it. They go say, when I not even like on herself. When I the youth them. When I sit down at house, when I don't get job there, when I don't come out school, when I don't get job there, some of when they do the job they want, are not fit for the we're not befitting for one. When I vote for our future them. When I vote SLPP, when I give chance to SLPP. Quite frankly, from when I born, I don't ever see SLPP rule in that country where is concerned. Because Pakabara rule for like about 4 years or so, which is under rebuilding after the war and all that. When I give chance to SLPP, Leone, I see what SLPP can do. If they not deliver for now, then I can try something else. We have to keep trying somebody else until we succeed. If the APC be they do right, before we continue with them. But believe me, road is not enough. The same road they make 90 kilo people them. I lost my big sister last year. Early last year. And then same road and they, because the road is not even well constructed. You know, the road and they just make a one way. The outside they go, outside the car, you know, there's no different. Now line number 9 in the middle, there's no separation, there's nothing in the middle we go so say, you know. So that one the danger, a small mistake when I don't hit each other. So all that thing in it. You know, so even the road, they don't even make the road fine. You know, that's just the fact. You know, and not to all sides of them make. Now few side, you know. But we are talking about people that are not able to feed. When they grab the money, they begin to put on here, they think, so wait till me picking and go eat today. Me 10 years old picking, before you go to school, they said that they go sell in the market. You know, all that thing, and that's what we are talking about. And this is what we are about. This is what we want to change. This is what we are going to change under the leadership of the retired Brigadier Madabio. And I tell Una say, first of all, one thing where I want to make Leone understand, you know, before I go, you know, Madabio is just a name. He's just leading the SLPP and will be leading the people of Sierra Leone. I want you for no say, Madabio they run salon. Now the people of Sierra Leone they run salon. He's just a leader. All right? Now the people of Sierra Leone they run salon under SLPP. SLPP we need to dictate to the people them. We dey ask una what you want. Now based on what you want, that's so SLPP they lead. And if we put a leader, we see say and then they do what the people they want. Whether not a local constituency or a local chapter, believe me, we they pull you come out. You understand? Because we stand for the right thing. And so, if I'm able to convince one person, that's all I need. And the next person able to convince one person within the next 1 hour, 2 hours, you know, I should proceed to the pool. Even if you are make tired body for going to the pool, say because NGC not the day again, ADP not the day again, or C4C not the day again, or this person not the day again. I want me this message motivate you one way or the other. If you're able to see this message before the voting close, get up, go vote. Vote for the retired Brigadier Madabio. And vote. A vote for Brigadier Madabio is a vote for SLPP. And most definitely it's a vote for Sierra Leone, which means a vote for you. Change is upon us. Don't sit down at home. You can make a difference. You can put your fingerprint on that change. And tomorrow, you will tell your children and your children's children that I was part of history. I affected this change that has come to Mama Salon. Until after the victory, when I will come back to you guys for the victory celebration. Have a wonderful day.